So this is one of the pitfalls of having chickens. When they escape, they cause all kinds of devastation. I had 3 kale plants in this pot and some flowers. And I came out into the garden, and here she was, ripping up everything, digging up all the soil. Apparently they had slipped underneath this chicken wire fence right here, so I just blocked it over there. Hopefully they won't get away. Meanwhile, there's little peas in here. This is patio peas. There's a good amount. Need to pick them. And this is my miniature corn. This is Gaspé, which is making it's tasseling nice. It's also silking at the same time, so that's perfect. This has pollen on it and silk. So I'm going to try something this year where you kind of pull or shake some of the pollen off and just dust it onto the silk so that there's better pollination rate. Meanwhile, my milkweed plants are doing okay. They're growing really well. I don't see any signs of flowers yet, but it's still just June. And I don't see any monarchs either. But, that'll come in time. Meanwhile, here are my cherries, looking just as fantastic as they can be. And guess what? I have not done anything beyond what I spoke about a couple of weeks ago about spraying for aphids. I guess if anybody out there doesn't know what I'm talking about, I had come out a couple weeks ago, and I was thinking, okay, well, like the last 3 years, I get these black aphids. They come, they invade, there's like tons of ants all over, and I keep spraying with like pyrethrum and all kinds of stuff. I sprayed with neem, dish soap, all kinds of stuff, and then I finally I started using a concoction I made with garlic, cayenne, and nettle, stinging nettle, and that seemed to cure the problem the last 2 years. However, this year, when I came out to do the same thing, I said, well, wait, what's going on? There's all kinds of little wasps flitting around, along with the ants and the aphids. And I thought, well, maybe what I'm seeing here is actually, parasitization of aphids by the wasps. And sure enough, I see very little aphid problems. The few aphids that I see are small, and they look like they're probably dying, because I don't really think that this is anything. These are not live aphids. They might be eggs. I don't know what they are, but they're not these little squirming things that you see. And there's like 0 ants, which, like I said, I haven't done a thing. So sometimes it's just good to just let nature take its course and allow the insects to do their thing. You're going to have, let's call them bad insects, come around trying to colonize themselves. But eventually the good beneficials are going to find their way. So you have to give them a chance to do that, and you can't really kill everything. If you spray pyrethrum even, or even BT, I'm not even sure if BT is actually that good if you're trying to encourage a lot of beneficials. So you have to give the beneficiaries an opportunity to do their job. So that's what I did this year. I saw the wasps and I said, I'm going to let them do their thing. If it doesn't seem to be working, then I'll spray. And, that was like 2 weeks ago. And less aphids and ants were around. And now there's like no ants and very few aphids. And my cherries look fantastic. They're soon to be ready to pick, which is great. It's not too many, but I don't know, that doesn't have anything to do with the aphid situation. And look, my lantana's growing. It's coming back. I saved this plant from last year. That lantana. And these are my Iona petit pois. I don't see any peas yet, but there's a good amount of flowers, which is nice. What else is good to show you? My kale thing is working. They're doing really nicely. They're like really growing big and getting tall. And the corn is growing tall too. This is really getting big. The corn in the container is doing better than the corn in the ground. I don't know, maybe because there's a lot of weeds in there. I don't know, I shouldn't really make it that big a deal. Shouldn't be that big a problem because there's not that many yet, or they're not that big. Those are morning glories. But anyway, I don't know. These are royal purple, royal burgundy beans. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I need to go in there and weed for sure. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. But and yeah. So this is a cabbage plant, and that's a cabbage plant. Kale, red Russian. But I don't see any signs of the potatoes yet. I planted potatoes in here. Those are the ones that were dormant. Haven't done anything yet. Anyway, I have a surprise to show you. Hold on a second. Here's the surprise. Let's see if we can get... Can you believe it? So, the last 3 years, it's the end of 2014, I bought I had a hive of bees that I had for like 3 years, 4 years, and then I lost the hive that following winter. So 2015 I had no bees, and then I bought some bees in 2016, and those bees absconded, so then I had nothing for all this time. And then this year, I wasn't even thinking about it. Most years I would have set up a bait hive. That's a bait hive right there. It's a nook that I would use as a bait hive. And then there's this old, this is a box that I bought my last set of bees with. And I would set that up, as bait hives to attract bees, so I could put them into my hive. But look at this. They just came in by themselves. I knew they would eventually. I was looking out the window this afternoon and I said, gee, there's a lot of bees in the neighborhood. And then I thought, wait a minute. They look like they're buzzing around the hive. So I thought that they were buzzing around that one over there. But it's you know, it's all busted up. There's like a seam there that's wide open, and that's like all knocked over. But this over here, this is basically intact and being held together very well. So, you know, I kind of need to repoint the boxes because they're not fully flush with each other. But nevertheless, these bees have taken residence, and I am so excited. I cannot believe after all these years. Okay, all of a sudden there's bees all over the sky. I don't know if these bees are swarming because they're coming in or they didn't like the hive. I think that they are coming. I think that the ones, because they look like they're all kind of orienting themselves towards the hive. So I think that what happened is that the bees that were the scout bees, they found this nice hive and they called their friends, and now they're all bearding around the entrance of the hive. So I am not wearing any protective gear because bees, when they're in this kind of mode, I guess, the swarming mode, they're not trying to attack anybody. They're just trying to find a new home. They're very docile. I don't know if you can hear the noise, but yeah, they're like totally attaching themselves to that hive. Can you see it? I don't want to get too close because I'm not really that brave. But you can see the bees all over. It's intense. Woohoo! So yeah, I think that they liked it. I think the scout bees, they liked the hive. They called their friends, and now everybody's coming. I have all kinds of good things to report today. So I harvested most of my garlic, or I should say I pulled it up. I actually had recorded that, but the footage got lost. You know, this whole bed, all of the garlic plants were basically knocked over. I was trying to show you that, like, here's a good example. You know, when garlic is ready, instead of being able to stand up straight, it flops down. And that's how you really know it's ready. And hopefully you can get to pull it out quickly, because if you let it stay too long, then the head will start to rot and the stem will die away, and you might actually lose the garlic, because either the head will go rotten or you know, you pop the stem off and you forget to dig it up later. Anyway, I had pulled these up a couple days ago, and I sort of forgot about them, unfortunately. Which is really terrible, but not so awful. Anyway, it did rain, which is crazy, but hopefully that won't be too much of a terrible thing. Yeah, see, I don't want to pull too hard, because if you pull too hard and then the stem breaks, then you might not be able to find it later. Anyway, so today I came with the intention of just like gathering up the ones that I pulled, and hopefully being able to pull the ones that are finally done, because I didn't pull all of them, because some of them are still standing up. Like, some of these still look like they're not quite ready. I could pull them, but you know, I figure what's the harm in letting them stay a couple days? So, anyway, I'm gonna gather these up and take them to the greenhouse. Here's my naughty chicken. This brown one, she is the worst. She's always looking for